Hello everybody, welcome to Percussion Axiom TV. I'm your host Tom Burritt, and this is episode 14. And today I thought that we'd talk a little bit about what we can learn from non-percussionists. You know, it's fantastic to work with fellow percussionists and to play in percussion ensemble and collaborate with other percussionists. Certainly a lot we can learn from that, but I've found over the years that working with non-percussionists can be just as rewarding and sometimes even more educational. There's so much you can learn from working with non-percussionists and other musicians. And so recently we've been working very hard, a group of students and I, with this choir, and we're working on doing a national PBS special, filming this weekend. It's Wednesday now, so a couple days from now we'll be in the Long Center here in Austin filming. And that DVD will be released in March, so we'll keep regular updates on that. And after today's show, I'll give you a little bit of a sneak preview of one of the tunes that we did, just a little rehearsal footage, just to kind of give you an idea of what this is all about. It's a little bit out of our, I don't know if comfort range is the right word, but it's just something that we've never really done before in the combination of percussion ensemble and choir. We had no idea whether it was going to work or not, and I think it works pretty well, but I guess the verdict is still out. We did a series of concerts this weekend, and so I want a big shout out to Carolyn Trowbridge, one of my students, and Owen Weaver, Adam Bedell, Eric Peterson, Mike Tadakoro, and Philip Welder. All these guys are just worked so hard for this and have played so great. So, you know, one of the things we learned this weekend in doing this collaboration with this choir, Conspirare, is that your sensitivity as a performer, especially in this case as a chamber music player, when you're working with something like a choir, where you're working on blend and balance, there were a few points in rehearsals where I was just completely blown away by how well my students were playing, and how sensitive they were playing, and how much they blended together, and how much they were listening to the other group and to the singers. It was just really a special experience. I've never heard my students play that sensitively before. So I don't even know that they really realized what was happening, but it was their natural response to being in that situation that led them to that place in their playing. So I just thought that was fantastic, and there's lots of other things we can learn from working with other people, but that's really today's axiom. It's just, put yourself in a situation where you're working with some non-percussionists, because I think there's just, there's so many things that you can learn that can challenge you as a performer and a player and as a teacher as well, and we can talk more about this in future episodes, but that's today's axiom. So I encourage you to go out there, play as much chamber music as you can, approach people about doing things, and I think they're really open, and I really don't think as a percussionist there's been a better time to do that sort of collaboration. So we'll be giving you a lot more information about this whole PBS thing and the national TV thing, which we're just so excited about. So anyway, enjoy that clip at the end of the show. Just a few business things. Some of you are leaving comments. It's awesome. Our subscriber list is growing on YouTube, which is just phenomenal. And I love it when you guys contact me, and I'm trying to get back to everybody, but I'm really, really excited about where the show's going and how many people are watching, and we have a worldwide audience now, which is fantastic. So we're going to keep building on that. I invite you to follow me on Twitter and continue to friend me up on Facebook. I know a number of you have done that as well, and we've made some really good contacts and some people from all over the place that I'm getting to know, which is really, really what the show is all about. So that's just amazing. Let's see what else we got going on. We're knee-deep in getting ready for our Wednesday, November 5th, which is actually the Wednesday night of PASIC here, being held right here in Austin with the UT Percussion Group. We're getting ready to perform Steve Reich's Drumming Complete. So if you happen to be in town in Austin, you're coming for the convention, and you happen to be here Wednesday night, I'm certainly not advocating you leave from the convention if there's a concert going on that night there too. But if Steve Reich is something that you're interested in, please come. It's a free concert at Butler School of Music. We'd love to have you there. And if you come, please say hello and say hey. A future show here, we're going to talk a little bit about phasing. Maybe a Friday show or something. We'll see how that goes. But so today's question of the day is simple. When was the last time you worked with a non-percussionist, and what did you learn? I'd love to hear your answer to that. So till then, episode 15 next time. Wow, 15 already. That's awesome. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
Bye.